Oh, shoot. I almost forgot to tell me no butter, no pickle. Shoot.
On the stage. I'll be right back.
Dang, it's freezing. Hey, whoever's on here. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, press 1. If you can't, press 2. This thing keep coming up on my screen.
The people over here. I'm like, I can hear you, but I don't see you. They said you could. You guys didn't start to do it because I texted him earlier in the week.
All right, I'll wait till some people come on before I start.
He said, that's good. He said, I'm sorry, I've been busy today. I texted him good morning. That was really good. Or not good morning. I texted him good luck. Well, no, she probably wasn't going to do it.
Okay, who's lurking in the background that's not talking? For one thing, I'm not going to say nothing if no one's not going to say anything. Hey. Hey, Ruthie. I was wondering who was on here. Thank you. I always say the same thing. Thank you. What's been going on? Oops. Well, you know where I'm at. Chick-fil-A. I've eaten Chick-fil-A so much that I've earned enough points where I don't have to. I got me a free chicken sandwich today, and I got a free wafer fry. I did not buy no tea because I'm drinking this big old thing of Gatorade with water. Look at this, y'all. This is like a gallon, and Ruthie, you see the link that I put in the message? You want free stuff? Well, you know, when you want free stuff, click on that link that I just put down there. It's for, I don't know, someone told me about it yesterday. Called Hey, Purpose for me. You see that link that I put in there? Click on that link. They say you're supposed to get $25 if you sign up. And when you create it, just put an email that you use for junk emails, basically. Hey, I see that you on here. So, my topic today is going to be budgeting. How do you budget doing these gig jobs? Now, In a previous video, I made the apps that I use, and I have updated that previous videos that I made with my referral links. I listed several different referral links. And before I end this video, I'm going to put it in the description box of all the referrals links that I've used and what I've been doing since I've not done the major food delivery apps anymore, like Grubhub and Uber Eats and all the rest of them. So what I've been doing in the last few months, I talked about it, and I've done apps such as Survey.com, Observer, Mystery Shop Companies, and Field Agent. And I've been making decent money with those apps. Now, these apps, they ain't gonna make you rich, because the main thing that people want to oh, you know what, I haven't started it yet. I went to training last Thursday night, and the next day, after I did my little part-time gig, I called up there, and they wanted me to start that night because you could tell they were busy Friday night. I said, well, let me start on Monday. So I went up there yesterday about 6 o'clock. I was right next to a store. I was doing the candy deliveries and stuff. Well, my part-time job at Costmart. And the Domino's is right next to it. Like how those places got it, the gas stations, it's right next to it. So when I got there, the manager wasn't there. And he still wasn't there around 7 o'clock. So I wasn't feeling well yesterday. So I said, I'll just call him. I'll just call up there and see if they'll let me, start Thursday night. So I'm going to start Thursday evening or late afternoon. Because yesterday, when I went up there, I was talking to the girl who was making the pizza. She was working there for like 3 years. Well, she'd been working at that location for 3 weeks, but she'd been working for Domino's for like 3.5 years. And the manager, he wasn't there yet. So I guess he must work there part-time, full-time. I don't know what the deal is, but he must have another job. But he wasn't there. And I waited until about 7 o'clock he never showed up. So he never showed up. So I said, I'll wait to talk to him before, I didn't want to just go in there. Okay, I'm the new driver and start, because I guess there must be some protocol. That needed to be done. But, so I'll find out. I'm going to call him tomorrow, Wednesday, and see if they, I know they're going to need people for Friday for sure. So I didn't want to just show up. So I think I will call him tomorrow. And then he see if he'll put me on the, then I'll start Thursday. So that's what I'll do. Since I finally finished cleaning up my car. So, anywho's, so the topic is budgeting, doing these gig jobs. Now, the one way that I've managed to, I would say, survive in terms of my bills is, and I'm not talking about I work a full-time job and then I'm doing these gig jobs. I'm speaking exclusively to people who does this full-time. And okay, I'll do that. So, um, one of the things that I do to supplement, well, put it this way, to try to maintain a budget is I do a lot of different small apps. I do Survey, Observer, Field Agent, and and what I do basically is that I set up a goal to say, you know what, even though these are not driving apps like Uber and Uber Eats and food delivery, I'd probably say that I could make anywhere between to 30 to 40 bucks daily. At least try to do it every day to get those to do those different apps. And and there's another company I work with. It's called TrendSource. TrendSource is the main company I do with mystery shopping. So what I try to do is I try to strategize. You know what? Purpose for me? Text me, text me, text me because I want to talk to you about something. I don't want to mention it here. Man, it's fact. Give me a call today. Or, hey, Lynn. Yeah, give me a call. I need something. I want to discuss something with you. I don't want to say nothing here. But a former coworker told me about that gig walk. And it seems the same thing like Field Agent and some of these other some of these other apps. Some of those companies they seem to be very similar. They pay about $5, $6 here and there, but the more and more people hear about certain gigs apps, the more and more the jobs begin to shrink, especially if they live in the same area that you live in, like I live in, because it's a small circle. Because um, hey Lillian, so but go and click on the link and let me copy and paste this link. Uh-oh, too many things on the same link. Hey Rebecca. Okay, I'll put a couple of links of some of the ones that I've been doing. And one is someone told me about it. They're in the room right now, but um, just click on that other link. It says cloutpay.com. I'm quite sure y'all probably seen it all over the internet by now. But I had tried it yesterday after a recommendation from one of my subscribers. She had told me about it. And she says, you can make anywhere from like mm, $300. It was one of the videos, but you can make $300. But I'll see. They pay through PayPal. They pay through cyber currency, which I'm not going to do, and things like that. Or you can get a plain old check in the mail. And the thing about it, if you go on it, click on that link that's in the chat box, click on it. It's free to join, and I would just create another email because they do send you a lot of offers. A lot of these companies, the main thing they're doing with marketing is trying to get an online presence. And a lot of these companies, they obtain information of people's spending habits and trends and how they would market it because they know now everybody has a cell phone, which is nothing more than a mini computer. And with the cell phone, um, and a lot of things called the bots. Okay, Lily. And now, earlier today, someone else was speaking on this app. Some people tend to spam. Some people tend to exaggerate a little bit about some of these apps. All I said today was read the fine print. Understand what you're signing up for. Don't make exaggeration claims because your main purpose is to try to get everybody to sign up and say, yeah, you can save a little bit of money on gas. But as I was saying, just like anything, these companies, they need to make money. Now, and the companies they market to sign up for it, they need to make money. So when things are expensive or things get higher, you as a consumer using these apps, you don't save as much money. To me, I think of the Upside app for the gas as nothing more than a gain. Like my curiosity is always like, oh, how much money do I think I could save? Because 2, 3, 10 cents a gallon, it ain't a whole lot of money, you know? So if you were to do it through time, it's just like putting dimes and nickels and quarters in a jar at night. At the end of the night, all your loose change you put into a jar. And then maybe 6 months later, 7 months later, it could accumulate to about $100. And that $100 you could use to um, buy gift cards or um, use it to pay a little bill that you may have every month, like a cell phone bill. Well, a cell phone bill would be a damn $100 these days. What's a small bill? Um, Cable expensive. You don't need cable. Certain little things I cut out. Cable's one. Um, yeah, like the gym, LA Fitness or something. $29.99 a month. So what I do, well, what I'm going to start doing, because I always try to put things in my head. Yeah, car washes. You know what? You got kids and stuff. You could, and you got a house or somewhere. You wash your own car. You go, but yeah, something like car washes and stuff like that. But a lot of these apps, like gas saving apps and stuff like that. There's so many companies competing for consumers' money and dollars. And when they market the product or service, all it is a rebate. When you get coupons, they hope that your impulse buying from the coupon will prompt them to buy the product. That's all it is. Okay, Lillian. Okay, Purpose. Send me a message. Send me a message. You know my number. Send me a message, a text message. I could text you. I could tell you what I'll tell you what's I'll tell you, but I don't want to mention it here. So in terms of how I budget, um, excuse me, I'm getting sick. So in terms of how I budget, in terms of taking care of um, not all of my expenses, but some of my expenses, in addition to working part time with Crossmark, even though I don't get paid that much. Um, I do the various different gigs like the mystery shopping and the survey.com and Observer. I would say that between those three, I would say I can make an estimate. Let me see here. And it doesn't really take me that long. Like today, I did Observer, and it was like $16. Well, 12 $13. And then I had the mystery shop that I did for Sprint. And I would say about 35 bucks. And it doesn't even take me that long to do them. Because the way I do it is I strategize. I say, okay, if I'm going to be in this certain area, I look on the different apps, the field agent apps and all the other apps, and I see what they have available. And I say, okay, let me do this task. And I could do about 2 tasks, 3 of these, and 2 of these. And when you combine them all together, they go anywhere between 35, 40 bucks, if not more. But I do those, and I just kind of like set up a mindset of making 35 bucks. Now, is it every day? It may not be every day, but the way I do it is that I go and try to do it in a certain area. So I didn't finish my mystery shopping for Sprint. So tomorrow is the last day. So I got to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I got to do the other 3. All of them is right up down the street. One is right up on 78. The other one's on 124. And so it only takes a good 10 minutes out of my time, if not less. So I kind of like let it accumulate. I let it accumulate. Now, the mystery shopping with the apartments, if you have to reach the target, what is the APP name for the mystery shopping? Trend Source. Lily, I'll send you an email because I don't get anything from that, so I'll send it to you. But I also sent you some other stuff too. You need to respond. So now I'm gonna make this disclaimer. You're not gonna get rich from all these apps. You're not gonna make, people say, oh, I'm trying to, do affiliate marketing. And you don't even understand the concept of what affiliate marketing is. Well, you don't have to respond. Just click on it. You ain't got to do. Because I can't be trying to. I don't send it out to 50 billion groups, members. I send it to you 3. Okay, yeah, I can send it. Matter of fact, do you want to do the mystery shopping for the Okay, I'm going to, on the other video that I made, you know what? Just send me a email. I think I have all your emails. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send you the ones that I do, and I'm gonna talk about. Let me see. Let me look at the ones I got. It is so freezing in here, and I don't know why they got the damn air conditioner freezing. It's making my sick. Let me go over the one that I go that I see. The one that I do is called Trend Source, and let me see if I can see. Y'all can't see this. You know, I have to figure out how do you share your screen with your iPhone, so I could, so easily share it. Let me see something. Dang it, I keep forgetting. I don't have the I need to get that video editing app so I could share my screen. Let me see. Is this one of them? Dang it. Well, anyway, I'll do it. So it's TrendSource. Now, TrendSource is one of the leading mystery shopping companies, and every area is different, so it may not always be the same. And but Sprint is usually everywhere. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4. I got 5 mystery shops tomorrow, but I don't think I could go do Costco because number one, I don't have a membership with Costco, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to get into Costco tomorrow and do it. That pays $10, but I asked them for distance pay. Yeah, I could do this one tomorrow. Well, I got to do all of them by tomorrow. So, and the more you do these mystery shopping companies and the more you do with some of these companies, the more responsibilities and the more payout they'll give you. You can't be someone who does it once in a while. Oh, let me do it once in a while and expect to get the good assignments. They ain't going to do that. They're not going to give you that because they look at your profile. They look at it and say, okay, this person is real reliable. We're going to let them in on the the more better mystery shops. So I'm also going to join the association, Mystery Shop Association. I was looking online the other day, and I'm going to join. It's a membership. It don't cost that much, and they have conventions, and it's really big money. Some people do mystery shops. They get to go on cruises and ships, go on vacations for free, and all they're doing is doing their job. Hey, Cecil, and that's what they do. They go and do these different mystery shops for big companies because there's a lot of money is spent in marketing and consumer feedback. So, with that being said, there are other gigs other than driving, in my opinion, that one could do without being so, hey, Michelle, so, so there's a lot of things you could do. Now, I've been sending out links to people. I ain't going to call no names. Oh, somebody sent me something about, that's another thing. I'll let y'all know about this other thing that I just found out today. I ain't going to say it now. I want to see what the campaign is about. It's for the residual income. You say you tired over it? I know I've been tired of it, trust me. And the only reason why I probably do the pizza delivery gigs when I do Domino's is because they give you cash tips. Well, you get paid mileage going to the person's house, coming back, and the tips, if they tip, plus you paid when you're in the store and you pay when you're on the road. But I'll see how that goes. I may not be doing that too long because I did get a job offer the other day, last Saturday to be exact, at an open house. Lily, you keep talking about that dang equinox. Oh, it's hot here in Georgia. I can tell you it was so hot there today. It was like 90. It had to have been about 93, 94 degrees. I was suffering. I couldn't take it. I was like, God dang, I wasn't even in the dang I just couldn't really do my part-time gig real good. Even with the air conditioner running. Even with the air conditioner running. And you know that Corolla, it ain't got that ice cold, ice cold feeling either, you know? Who settled for 40? Me, you settled for 40 million. You got $40 million? Lily ain't already got a brand new vehicle. She don't need no new vehicle. Well, you know what? This is what I would do. And I am doing it in a way. These little gig jobs and stuff, that's my some of the monies I'm gonna put aside. I'm just gonna put that, stash that, squirrel that away. Well, I'm gonna start wearing my hat. I don't care. I bought me a hat for the Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago when they had that first heat wave before spring. No, it was in the spring. Summer didn't even hit yet, and I was like, mm-mm. So I'm gonna have to get me a wear my hat and see. I had this big old goat. Let me show y'all. Look at this. This is Gatorade and water. More water than Gatorade. So I have to start um, making sure I'm getting nice and hydrated. Let me drink some now. The big gulp. I do not like getting hot. I was like, God dang. It didn't make no sense. And come from 4th of July, I'm supposed to be volunteering at the Peachtree Road Race. I don't know why I chose to work the area. Okay, that's good. That's shoe. Somebody need to put that class action suit on that Kia. I'm waiting for that to happen. It is nice and divine, nice and cold. I just got this one before I came to Chick-fil-A. Went to Quick Trip and ate me an ice cream cone for 49 cents. And I filled this up with ice, Gatorade, and some water. Because I don't eat a whole lot of stuff, to be honest. I really don't. I don't eat a lot of food in the summer. I tend to drink a lot of water. Well, put it this way, you're forced to drink a lot of water because it's so dang hot. But I tend to eat like watermelon, fruits. Um, I just ate me a chicken sandwich and me some little bit of fries. But other than that, what else did I eat today? Oh, I know what I had. I had a cheeseburger before I left home. I made a cheeseburger. The time you cook it, it's like down here. So that was it. I don't. I went into some restaurant at one of these gas stations. I had to do a service. It's a barbecue place inside of the gas station, It made me. I went in there. It makes me so sick because it was like raw meat. That's all. It didn't even smell like barbecue. First of all, I was like, this crap is shit. Is nasty. It's crazy. It didn't even smell right. But people was up there eating it. I said, this ain't no black people barbecue. That's for sure. But it was nasty. You can. I just don't. And okay. Who else got something to say? Ugh, I know one thing, huh? Houston is hot. I went to Houston last year with my niece's graduation. It wasn't even the summertime. It was staying hot. And I was like, this is suffering. You were 2, 3 years old. What? You mean to tell me, Purpose, you a what will you be? Baby, not what you are. Millennial? You a millennial. You one of those millennials? Purpose? You the 80s baby? An 80s baby? I was in high school in 1987. 1987. I was 18. Yep. Okay, I'm getting off topic. So basically, that's what I do. Um, Between those apps, if I had to add up all the income from Mystery Shop, Survey, uh, Trend Source, let me see, 3, 4. I say I probably make a good $1,000 a month if I had to add it all up. But yep, yep. So it's not as bad. But what I do is let me talk about the other part of the it's hot. Yesterday wasn't as bad, but see, I felt it today. Okay, Lillian. I'll talk to you later. Just remember the link I sent you. I sent you the link already. Just click on it and tell me what you think. That's all. And then I'll report back to good night. And I'll report back to yeah, I do. Field agent, let me tell you. Let me see if I could. Dang it, can't even type it. Okay, go back to that video about the gig apps that I work on. I have a link in that other video, but I'm going to include it in this one when I finish it. So, Field Agent, let me tell you. Let me go to that app right now. Now, see, I was sleeping on Field Agent for a minute. I really was. Year to date, I made $129.90, but back on March 13th of this year, when I first did it, if you quit your job, you have to wait 90 days. No. Mm-mm. Ruthie, I keep telling you to email me or call me, but you don't do that. You know, I'm looking at you with the side eye, right? Well, anyway, no, if you quit your job, you don't have to wait 90 days to get food stamps. I think what they do is you go down there to DFAX, depending what county you live in. Um, of course, they already know how much money you made. So they will go, no, you don't have to wait 90 days. They just go by what you've made, and then if you start working, say yesterday, and you were to apply for food stamp, you tell them, well, I lost my job. They don't have to, you ain't got to be unemployed. They'll look at to see that you made income from whatever your last payday was or whatever. Then they'll prorate it. Like they'll give you emergency food stamps, but they don't give you the same day. Well, no, they give you they're prorated, and then you get the full month the following. Go down to apply, Ruthie. I mean, you may have to handle those dang hood rats that be down there sometimes, get on your damn nerves. But you better off going down there than doing it online. At least for DeKalb County. You do it online, you'll never hardly hear nothing back. Trust me. Don't do it online. You're just better off going down there, and then they'll speak to you that same day. Yep. You don't need to do it online. Well, what happened, Ruthie? Because I think my food stamp thing ends probably August. So come September, I may have to recertify again. But yeah, you can apply. You don't have to wait to get it. But like I said, depending on your last pay, they'll prorate it. And then that's another thing, a part of my budget. Part of my other budget is because I do get food stamps. I only get like $197 a month. Part of my budget, because I don't have to buy food stamps. But my biggest problem is I need to stop eating out like Chick-fil-A every day. I don't eat Chick-fil-A every day. I really don't. Y'all think I do, but I don't. But now I did order some J buffalo wings or whatever yesterday. Shouldn't have ate it. But, that was $10 that I should have kept, not spent. So, and I didn't eat nothing I didn't buy nothing today for Chick-fil-A. As a matter of fact, everything was free. I had a free Chick-fil-A gift card. I had the points, and I had got me a free medium fries. And I had got my big old gulp drink. And this is just a cup I asked for some ice. So, yeah, pretty much, I mean, of course, cute. Oh, I ate Dave Buckner so good. Yeah, especially the one in Tucker. It's so fresh. I had got me some chicken fried rice and 10-piece wings. And I ate that yesterday. It was my lunch/dinner. Oh, Ramil, hey. Well, I finished training last week. You had to go to that training up in Lawrenceville. I'm going to start with them probably Thursday. They wanted me to work last Friday, but I was so tired and I was so tired and I could tell when I called there, they were so busy. they were so busy, and they was like, "Oh, you gonna make money tonight?" That just means you didn't got nobody. You needed people, and I was like, my car was not even cleaned out, so I'm gonna call him tomorrow. And what's your job is? What is my job? You asking me? Delivery driver at Domino's. So I'll be starting tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm gonna start Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna start Thursday. I tried to do it yesterday, but the manager wasn't even there. I was up there till 7, almost 7 o'clock, and he wasn't there yet. And I was like, I didn't think anybody else knew what I was supposed to do. So yeah, I'm gonna see. And then 4th of July being on Thursday, I will start then. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I may do it tomorrow. I do have my shirt in my car and my hat. I do wear black pants. I don't know what the hell we're gonna wear black in the summertime. Maybe polyester shirt is black, and then it's a black pair of pants. Oh, I know I'm gonna be starting late in the evening. I am not doing. Yeah, you are when it's slow. You paid. It's the same thing regardless whether it's busy or slow. You still paid the same in store, working in store. But I don't think if it's real slow, I don't think they want to have a whole bunch of people there working. So. And the way I've been driving around all day with my part-time gig job and some of these other jobs I be doing, um, yeah, that's a benefit of a W-2. Oh, it's freezing in here. And the way how these companies, the way these apps, those food apps are acting, Uber Eats and Grubhub and all the rest of them, shoot, y'all need to be mindful, especially if you do that full time. You need to be mindful, start transitioning into a regular job soon because um, if we go into another recession and things start looking bleak within the job market, especially if you're not in a sector where it's high demand, and even if it is, you have to deal with a lot of issues like ageism if you're over a certain age, racism. Uh, yeah, I ate at that place. This is it. That was like years ago. When I first moved to Stone Mountain, I had ordered This Is It up in Cumberland. They had to give me a whole new meal. Thing was so nasty. And then they got one on Memorial Drive, but I went there to pick up food like last year or a year and a half ago, and they just ain't had nothing. I'm like, God dang. One tip: when you notice the same address again and again, you don't need the GPS. You have where the bad tips are. Now, I've done enough deliveries. Trust me. Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, the Instacart, and all those food deliveries. And then it's in Tucker too. I just learned to when I start Domino's, either tomorrow or Thursday. It'd be Thursday for sure. Um, I'll get the scoop of the customers who orders pizzas and this and that or whatever. So I ain't gonna worry about it because they said that you get paid more in tips. I mean, you get paid more in the mileage than the tips. So we'll see. But I'm supposed to start another job and technical support at the end of the month. I got that job as a temp agency. Now, Romeo, you know that ain't even true. So I don't even know why you even say that. You're gonna get blocked in a minute. Keep talking. You do not get no good tips to no damn hood. That ain't gonna happen. I don't know where you from, but I have never seen it. You do not get no good tips in no dang hood. Trust me. Now I don't know about pieces, how that works, but we'll see. I guess if it's a credit card order, they already paid through the credit card. You just go ahead and deliver. I don't know. We'll see. To me, it's just a matter of being quick. Try to get it out there and get it quickly as possible. But I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know how it goes the first couple of days. I will go ahead and see how that goes. It is freezing in here. It make no dang sense. But anywho, I want y'all to go and scroll up or scroll down. And you see that link that I sent? I want y'all to click on that. I'm curious. I am curious. Okay, this is stupid. Look what this showed up. A man who suddenly died after reportedly eating a small critter on a dare had rotted from the inside out, the stunned family revealed. Is that fake news or what? That can't be true. First of all, who's stupid enough to do that? An Australian family, that figures, had to be somebody from some other foreign country, even though Australia is a developed world. People just do stupid stuff. An Australian family is still grieving over the unexpected loss of their father, who fell gravely ill, allegedly after eating a gecko on a dare. Really? David Dewell was reportedly challenged to eat the small lizard at a Christmas party last year and was rushed to the hospital 2 days later in absolute agony. It was a dare, but I don't know what if it was a serious one. I was paying attention, but not really because it was a Christmas party and the kids were invited. Barry Bignell, the 34-year-old longtime partner, told 7news.com.au. These people so dumb. Who is this? Hello? Fine. Sure. Mm-hmm. Just put it in the front of the garage, in the front door. Okay. All right. Thank you. Somebody calling about the American Kidney Fund, asking for donations on 4th of July. Well, I do need to clean up my house, get rid of all that stuff I don't need. They better pick it up this time because I ain't playing. Every time well, you know what? Sometimes I don't put it out there. Why you say that, Ruthie? You shouldn't listen to my spirit not doing Uber Eats. What do you mean? You mean period or in general? Because, it gets to a point where it was good. The get at work was good, but it wasn't something I would try to speak on it like I was gonna make a whole bunch of money. It's just that's why some of these YouTube videos when people be talking about it, they're not genuine. They always all they want is viewerships and get referrals. That's it. Other than that, um, you're not being genuine in terms of what you're trying to do. I ain't gonna beat I ain't gonna beat the hustle, but when it wasn't as many people doing Uber Eats and they were only in that centralized area in Atlanta, Midtown, Buckhead, you know, that small circle, and I ain't had to worry about no tips. When they had, matter of fact, I was making pretty good money when they didn't have the tip option. But the minute they put that damn tip option in there, I pretty much knew it was the end of it. I said, shoot, don't always beg, don't always plead for stuff that you want to happen, because the same thing you ask for, is going to be your demise. Everybody talking about we need a pay increase, we need a raise, we need more money, we need this, we need that, and look what they're doing in California. They now saying, you know what? You're not independent contractor. You're W-2 and changing the laws, changing the rules. I mean, we all know that they misclassified um, jobs descriptions for these apps anyway. You're not independent contractors. You're not your own business. So that they already knew from the get-go that it was misclassified. It would just took the state of California to realize that and have the galls to to rule, and then they want people to petition and to um, and Uber and Lyft want people to sign petitions so they can keep people as independent contractors threatening to leave California. Y'all ain't leaving no damn California. And if y'all did leave California, you're a technology company. So the only thing that's going to hurt is the people who physically work at the corporate headquarters, and they're not going to leave Silicon Valley. They're not going to leave and go nowhere else. They will still keep a presence of a corporate office in California for the purpose of the collaboration of other companies. The temp agency is going to end up placing you. Oh, I'm already a direct hire. I'm already hired as direct hire purpose. The company was hiring people as direct hires. I don't work with a temp. I'll be working with this company at the end of the month, and they need to hire hundreds of people. Now, Ruthie, send me an email. I keep telling you, but you don't be following me. Just send me a message, tsmallwood68@gmail.com, Ruthie. I know you know, I'll tell you about it. I don't want to discuss it here because, I got some haters up on here and on YouTube. They be the first one. Just tag me a long ass book about um, you need to humble yourself and you always getting a job. Let me tell you something. And these are for your haters, not for you, not for y'all that's on here now. These are for my haters. Don't be so concerned and so consumed on what I'm doing and what job I got and whatever, and wishing me, oh, um, damnation, and talking about God, because you ain't got a single godly soul in your tongue, you know? Because because like I said on the previous video, when I said the message to the haters and someone in particular, somebody got on here, want to tell me one thing, but then you're gonna send me a message in the chat and write something else. You know? And so all your haters who wants to get on here and want to lurk in the background and you not commenting in the comment section and you want to lurk and see what I gotta say, fuck you. And if you got something smart ass to say, that's my message to you, haters. I hate these days trolls and haters. And some of these people who are trolls and haters, I, it's regular folks who be on this YouTube, not no random person who just want to play on YouTube. Because you know what? One day I'm gonna run that IP address search on your dumb ass, and I'm going to expose y'all. But I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time for all the play games. Play. And then some people get easily offended because you correct them over something that they said. And then they want to be all mad and get in their feelings today over something that I said. Just read the fine print, and they want to get all in their panties in a wad. And that's plain stupid, Because one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to, I will never misguide anybody about anything. I probably could have thousands and thousands of subscribers by now, but a lot of people want to hear the feel good story. They want the feel good story. They want um, they want to be all up in your business about. Let me see how much money you made. But then they only want to do that is to increase the money they make from the viewerships. They want to make the money by um, signing people up and not really tell the whole truth. You know, these apps that I work with, that I do on a regular basis, it's like putting change in a jar. You know, change in a jar. If you set out realistically to do, $6, $7, and you say, you know what? Okay, let me go ahead and do these four things around here that I'm nearby, and you do it consistently, just like anything else, it grows. It grows. You can make $500, $600, and $500 and $600 can make a big difference between having your car repossessed to paying a car note. Some people's car notes is like $500, $600 a month. No, like $600 might be a little bit too steep. Well, yeah, no, $600 a car note. If you have a really nice car and you pay extra to pay down that car, you could, that's typical for a car note. So say you were to get a car and you pay, $500. You could sign up for these different apps and really be money to make part of your car note. Oh, I forgot. I went off track. This is what I've made with Field Agent, $94.50. And that's what I've made from, let me go back. I started doing this again. What is the date? June 3rd. June 3rd, June 12th, June 14th, June 17th, June 18th, June 19th, the 23rd of June, the 28th, and the 29th. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I did 16 Field Agent duties or tasks. And a lot of them were like real easy stuff. Going to Chick-fil-A, menu pricing audit, Walmart customer service audit, walking around Walmart. Even though that could be a little bit challenging because you can never find an employee that stops long enough to catch their name and evaluate them, because I give bad scores for Walmart because they don't even help. They don't ask no questions. They say, how can I help you? I'm like, So a lot of these things I did with Field Agent itself was $4.50, $5. I didn't buy anything. I didn't have to buy and try anything. They got a lot of those, but I don't do those. See, like right now, they got one right here. Walmart, Scenic Highway. I could do this right now and hit. Let me see, what time is it? 9:02. If when I leave here, if this thing is still up here, I'm gonna go right up to that Walmart customer service and walk around Walmart and get $5 right up the street. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that before I leave here. If it's still here before I leave, because I'm gonna click off in a few minutes. It's freezing in here and I can't take it no more. I feel like I'm gonna get sick with all the air conditioning blowing like this. So I've done a lot of those different things, and I just look on my app periodically, you know, see what I got going on, and I just go ahead and go to go to the store or whatever and do them. But like I said, it could be a little bit challenging. Let me tell you, it's not as it's it could be a little bit challenging. But sometimes um, it may be hard to come across employees in Walmart. Oh, that could be so annoying. So, but it's not bad. I mean, it's just like if you're going to Walmart, you look at the app and say, okay, I can do that. $5. But you have to be consistent. That's all I know. And and that's what I do. So that's like, let's say that's about $100 on just a month for that app. And then the other ones, um, Observer, that could be about which gig? Which gig you speaking of, Michelle? Michelle. I can't see because somebody got this. My computer is stuck, so I have to wait till I get the streams go. Which one has the worst? Mm, let me think. It probably would have to be. It probably would have to be the survey.com because survey.com, that was the one I had to go to the convenience stores, and I service the same convenience stores on my regular part-time job. So that would be the worst one because, yeah, that would be the worst one. The one I did was the worst, was the Exxon Mobil. Exxon Mobil nationwide have to upgrade all the stores. That job had paid like $7 at first. Then it went up to $8.50. Then it went up to 10, and then it went up to 12. And this another thing. That was with Observer. I had to have a measuring tape, measure all the gas pumps, measure all the signs, take all these pictures all over the gas station, ask the merchant or the clerk behind the thing to access their computer system, read off some numbers, and tell me what software they were using. They act like they didn't understand English. Then some of them want to get rude. I was like, you show them the authorization letter, say I'm authorized to do this. All these stores are being conducted, and they give you pushback. Something that's supposed to take 30 minutes end up taking 45 minutes. And then this particular time, it was like, this was in the spring when they had that heat wave in Georgia. It was like I was outside and it was beaming hot. I was burning up. And that's when I bought that straw hat. No, did I buy that? Yeah, I sure did. That's when I bought that little Dollar Tree straw hat walking outside. And all I was asking them to do was a simple task. And it was a couple of them with a little bit like, oh God, one lady in the same gas station I have to go to every single 5 weeks at my part-time job. I went in there today. I went in there quickly. I went in there. I didn't even stop by the counter and say, hi, how you doing? I quickly did the little thing with the candies and went on about my business. I didn't even want to even service them, give them no sales paper, say, do you need to get this? Whatever. I just went in and out. And That was the worst. That was the worst. Because they was like, who you with? What you doing? And why you taking pictures? You show them the whole letter. And you guys, I'm like literally 10, 15 minutes. I'm sitting up here going back and forth with these people over something that I'm supposed to do for ExxonMobil. You don't work for ExxonMobil. You don't work for um, the company that sent you there. You're an independent contractor. And it was the worst. You know, it was the worst. I mean, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Even in my regular part-time job, they be acting up. Yesterday I went into the BP station, the same BP station. I've been going there for the last 2, 3 months, and I wanted to order 2 Gatorades for drink, and I gave him my EBT card, and the card fell on the counter. He looking at me like, first of all, that dumb motherfucker act like he didn't want to touch my hand. And how some people they get real, they get real racist, especially those people from the other countries. They don't like women. They act like they could come here and think you could treat women all kind of crazy, but you ain't gonna treat me all kind of crazy. Because I'll look at you and curse you. I'll look at you and be like, take my money back or my card back, and I ain't gotta buy shit in your store ever in life. And I mean it. So he wanna look at me all crazy. And then the other lady, she took the card. No, he throws the card to her like, really, motherfucker? I didn't curse at him. I really wanted to, really did. I said, you know what? Here, take your stupid 2 drinks. Give me my card. I ain't spending my money. I'm not going to be spoken to in any kind of matter. You're not going to throw my stuff around. And you're not going to just think you're going to just talk to me all kind of crazy. Very disrespectful. Some people, they look down on you like you're crazy. You ain't looking down on me. Because I have your fucking store shut down. You just don't know. Your crap will be shut straight down. Trust and believe that. So you gotta be cautious. Some of these people, they want to treat you all kind of crazy. I come in there every month. Ain't nothing different. But that was one of the most craziest things. Because people act like, well, what are you doing? What you doing? Why you excuse me. I just showed you the letter of authorization. I'm only getting paid $7. I don't need no pushback. Just answer the questions. You don't know, you don't know. And that's it. But that was the worst because it was so hot standing outside, measuring stuff and measuring tape. That was the worst. I think I did about 10 of those different assignments. But it's only very few times I get people with an attitude. But other than that, I find that the older ones, they're really respectful. They'll be like, oh, you want some water? Because if I give them like free gratis or candies and stuff, or I just give them stuff and things like that. And I'm not talking about the independent contractor, because I'm talking about my regular part-time job. Sometimes I do multiple things for the same store. Sometimes I come in there and say, oh no, I'm not doing your candies today. I also work with an independent merchandiser for this company. Oh, I'm working for this. So sometimes they see me 3 different times doing 3 different jobs. And they be like, you got all those jobs? I say, yep, but I do the same thing. And I establish a relationship because I go there every single week or weekly or monthly. And some of them, they give me water. They say, oh, let's take some water. Because they see me walking in there all fluttered and stuff, They know it's hot. And some of them really be, they respectful. So I know when I go there, I hook them up. Because, I'm trying to get rid of those dang candies. I got all that dang candy right now in my house. I need to clear out. But other than that, those different gig jobs that I do, it leads to other opportunities because I meet other merchandisers and I meet other people from other companies. And I ask them, I say, oh, what company do you work for? And some of them be working for like Pepsi and Coca-Cola and more major brand, Mars, and they'll tell me about the position they do, and they say, well, some of them pay higher than what I'm doing now. And they would tell me, oh, just go on Indeed, and then and they're hiring, and you ain't gotta tug along Coca-Cola and all the big items. All you're doing is just helping them with the displays, scanning the items that's needed, because that's what they do. A lot of companies, Walmart stuff, they don't hire employees to do that no more. They hire other third-party companies to do it, and then you're an independent contractor. So you're scanning items for orders so they could go and get the products. So this guy told me today about a company that was hiring. I'm going to look and see. But he said they pay $114 a day. And I'm like, what? I said, dang. And I said, how many stores you do? He said, 7, which is typically what I was supposed to be doing every day, 5 to 7 stores. But um, it's not really paying a whole lot. But it's flexible, but it's not really paying a whole lot. There's a lot of companies out there that pays pretty good doing what I'm doing. You just have to go online. And there's a lot of jobs doing that. So if you're tired of driving Uber, if you're tired of driving Lyft, if you're tired of doing food deliveries, and you're looking for something else that's a little bit more flexible, that pays a little bit more money, I would suggest try it out. Give it a try. You're not lugging any you're not gonna be lugging sodas, you're not gonna be lugging big, huge items. All the stuff is either at the store and it's in the back and it's ready to be put out. And they need somebody to go in there and basically set up the displays and set up the merchandise and take the orders or sales. So, yes, please. Thank you. So that's what you so that's good. That's right, Michelle. You do get good networks from it. And this is great in my opinion. What's the name of which company? Trucking Trips Reefer. It's several companies. You have to I'm going to put it in the description box because I can't. When I edit this video, I'm just going to edit it and put the links. But go back to the previous video. Says, I ain't got that many videos out. The one I talked about, my referral links video, I had just did it today before I came on live stream. I had finally copied and pasted all the links of the different companies I do. So, but Trucking Trip Reefer, send me a message because I want to be able to send out the emails to all the places that I do, just in case if the link doesn't work, and I can send you the different links. And I'm going to also start writing a blog. I have a blog out, and I haven't written in my blog for quite some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing in my blog my experience of all the different companies that I work with. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be one of my not new things, but one of my pastime things that I used to do a lot. And I've kind of went away from doing that. So I'm going to start doing that again and sharing my experiences of my new gig opportunities. And some of them I'm going to speak on, and some I'm going to, give my opinions on about, and how it's working out in terms of doing these things as a full-time way of planning your budget. I think when you have a plan You have to do other things where you don't have to run down your car so much. So do those gigs that I've talked about in my earlier, you know. And when you do that, just kind of say, you know what? I go shopping anyway. I go to Walmart. I go to this store. And just kind of use that as a source of saying, if I do say $25 a day, and that's not hard. It ain't really hard. It may not even take 2 hours. Especially if you plan it right. If you say, you know what, ooh, let me go here, 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 and do those different apps. Um, you could come up with a good size down payment on a car. You could make a good down payment. I'll just send you a message on YouTube. I don't know. Okay, trucking reefer. Let me write this down. It's T Smallwood 68 at gmail.com. I think it's somewhere on my profile. I'm not much of, I don't monetize my videos, but let me see. God dang it, this dang computer is stuck. Um, it should have my contact information when it says about my name. But if you send a message to me, I will send you a message back when I end the live stream. I'll probably end this live stream in the next 5 more minutes because I'm getting sick sitting here. And I'm about to get my last cookie, get my free cookie before it expires. See, that's another thing I do to budget. I eat at Chick-fil-A so much, I get points. When I get points from that, I I get different rewards, like a free chicken sandwich. And I got 2 rewards. Yay! Where's my cookie? Uh-oh, they owe me my cookie because I know I didn't use it already. Yep, they owe me my cookie. Trucker said you a fool. What? Who you calling a fool? Let me get my cookie. I didn't even know. I forgot. Told her I was gonna pick it up when I come back. Look above tea. Well, I don't know who you calling a fool. It better be in a good way. I'll be back. Look, I almost drank half a gallon of water today. Almost. All right, I'm back. What I said about white people, other than the fact that I went into a place that had made barbecue and I ain't smell nothing but raw meat. Someone give me the side eye. Who give me the Winston Evans? Are you giving me the side eye? Really? Oh, it's so freezing in here. See, I got my free cookie. See, that's how I do. You go to places frequently, you get these points. Hey, David R. And you get you spend a lot of money, you get a free something. Y'all can't. Y'all ain't not make no barbecue. Mm-mm. You knew. Maybe y'all from Texas, maybe, but shoot. Regular old Georgia? Mm-mm. Nope. Y'all may make that Brunswick stew good, but barbecue? No, I ain't got that. No, this cookie is warm. I don't like warm cookies. Close this back. Put this in the refrigerator. I swear, that place I went to today, I didn't eat there either. I walked in there, it was like, ugh. I ain't smell no sauce, no seasonings, no nothing. I'm like, smell like pure straight up, pure straight up. I know, David, where you been? I don't know. I ain't trying to make it racial with that barbecue, but that place I went to, the Texaco, Exxon, you have been rocking with me 2 years. You ain't been coming back. Y'all coming back now. But this particular place, I ain't seen no smoke coming out of the chimney or nothing. I ain't seen no wood stack in the back. You know, real barbecue, you see like the cherry wood or some kind of wood. You love We Got Soul. What you know about that? You love We Got Soul. That's no. That nasty place that I used to pick up from for Uber Eats on Stone Mountain. We Got Soul. You know, there was a restaurant named David. It was called We Got Soul. That place was so dang. That place was so. Ooh. Some black folks can't cook soul food either. Let me tell you that. So just because you're black, don't always. I know. I remember. I know you remember. You got good memory. We Got Soul. Man, please. Dried up looking macaroni and cheese and dried up looking um not every person just because you know trust me, people just love to call stuff barbecue, especially and putting stuff on a grill is not barbecue. That's grilling. That's not barbecue. Soul food good if you cook it right. You got that right. Oh, let me tell you about that nasty wing place up on around the corner from my house. I passed by there the other day, and I think went into they got took over by another company. Somebody else bought that nasty place. So Yeah, last time I checked, I think they went under new management again. They need to close that nasty place down. That's what they need to do, you know. But shoot, last time I've been in there, I think that was like, wait, I don't even think I did Uber Eats no more. I'm not trying that nasty place again. They can kiss my ass. They could kiss my ass. Nasty ass place. Now, you know what? I wouldn't even say that wasn't even true. Let me take that back. They were they were pretty they were pretty good, but it depends who was there to cook it. See, they did use that nasty old grease. How the hell the barbecue? How the hell chicken tastes like the fish? Fish tastes like the chicken. You know, oh, I can't stand that. That is so nasty. Place with nasty as I don't know what. You know, I'm gonna stop eating this. Every time I try to give a place a chance, it always disappoints. Always. So I stopped eating there. My high blood pressure, it ain't gonna take it no more. I can't eat that like that no more. Just can't. You did $100 in Instacart, David. Oh, that's good. You're still hanging in there, aren't you? You know, I've been kicked Instacart to the curb since 2 summers ago. Was it 2 summers ago with the boat incident? It was right around 4th of July, too. It sure was. It was right around the summer. Went on that damn boat all the way out there to Lake Lanier. How the hell? All the way up to Lake Lanier. Parked the car. Then they said you either could walk or you could take the golf cart. You know, never. All the way out in the lake. If I ever go to Lake Lanier again, not for deliveries either, but just to go out there in general, I'm gonna, since I got me a better camera, I could take some good footage and really show y'all what it looked like. You know what? I may do that before I start working, because you know I got me another job working, but it's gonna be at the end of the month, Tuesdays through Saturday. Well, I got Sunday, Monday off, and unless something else comes along better before then, but I'll be doing that at the end of the month. And it's freezing here. But I'll be working Domino's either tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday for sure. Thursday for sure. But it's going to be in the evening time because Thursday, 4th of July, I'll be volunteering at the Peachtree Road Race, which is um, the largest 4K, or no, the largest 5K. I don't know how the Peachtree Road Race became the largest 5K. Maybe because it's on 4th of July. But I'll be volunteering out there, handing out. No, I won't be handing out water this year. I'll be the green team, which is making sure people put the cups in the compost correctly. I'm not handling no trash. They can forget that. I'll be pointing to the trash and be like, "Ooh, make sure you put the cups over here." And I'll do that for a couple of hours. Hopefully, I'll be able to wake up in time because I have to be there about 6 o'clock in the morning. And since I can't drive down there, I got to take the train. So I always do it. I've done this for 6 years. I didn't do it last year. I missed it. But I'll show y'all my little pin collection that I got for the Peachtree Road Race. I used to keep a T-shirt collection, but all the T-shirts pretty much either got too big or it just got a little bit, you know, worn out. But I still managed to keep the T-shirts, but some of them I kept so long. But I still got my little pins. I'll show y'all later on a later date. You love Instacart? Good luck on that one. I heard they started having instant notification. So you're not supposed to choose blocks anymore. You're supposed to be able to, you know, plan it in advance or something. I don't know. I'm glad you're still doing Instacart. Good luck on that one. But anyways, I want y'all to scroll. Well, you know what? I'll leave the links of all the apps that I do. And I appreciate y'all. Click on trying them out. It ain't gonna make you a lot of money, but it will make you a little bit of extra money, like easily $500 a month, give or take $100. And I have proof because I've been doing them. So just go ahead and check them out. When I end the video, I'm gonna end it in the next 2 minutes because I'm gonna go home and I'm tired. And I want y'all just to check out the Field Agent app, survey.com, Get Upside Down, Gas app, even you could try that app out. When the gas prices, please read the terms and conditions of these things. I ain't say read everything word for word, but you know, it's a good ways to make some extra money, save some extra money here and there. And let's see. Yep. So just go ahead and click on the links. I'm gonna cut and paste them now because I thought I did it before I had went on live stream, but I'm gonna put it in again. And I appreciate y'all looking at them. And all has been tested for scam alerts. So this cookie's still hot. I don't like hot cookies. I know they bake them and stuff, but I don't like my cookie crunchy. So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. All right, y'all. Y'all have a happy, safe 4th of July. And if it's 1,000 degrees outside, stay cool. Drink a lot of water. Gatorade. This is water and Gatorade mixed together. It's more water than it is Gatorade. Drinking another gulp. I bought this big thing out of Walmart about a month ago. It wasn't Walmart. It was Kroger's. This is a gallon. So I had water in here earlier, but I didn't drink all of it like that. I had about this much water. Well, I had the whole thing filled with water. I drank it halfway. Then it got kind of hot. It was in the car. So I filled it up again with ice and Gatorade, and most of it's mixed with water. When it's hot like this, it's good to drink Gatorade to bring back the electrolytes back in your body. Because trust me, it was so dang hot today, but it could be worse. All right, y'all. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will leave the links below of all the apps. Check it out. And when I come across some more apps and mystery shop companies that I work with, then I will let y'all know and keep you abreast. All right, Lynn, David, Winston, Michelle, David R., Purpose for Me, Ruthie. Yeah, thank you, Lynn. Who was I missing? Everybody. Michelle. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.